Aki Balan, real talk. Can you trust anything that's coming out the White House at this moment? Can you trust any information that they're making public to the citizens of the United States or the world, for that matter? Can you trust anything they're saying? Press secretary is coming out there just spewing, the company line, so to speak. This whole thing with the assassination attempt. This guy had no prior charges of violence. Um, Strange, but when you check his social media accounts, what's been reported, uh, something popped up in 2023, I believe, or 2022. And so they're going with that. He got political or whatever, kind of criticizing the Trump administration for, I guess, general protests. But I don't know what could have activated him, allegedly, if he's the guy. Because there's a lot of questions. And all of a sudden, Trump want to talk about this proves, it sells the point even more to the American people that the White House should have a ballroom. I mean, what does that have to do with this? But that's the spin now. The importance of the ballroom, because the ballroom, I guess, would probably be a little bit more secured, a little bit more lack of movement, I guess, with people. I don't know. I just don't. That's the spin. And he wants the taxpayers now to flip the bill, to complete it, urgently complete it. So, I don't know, man. There's a lot of questions. This is the third attempt on his life, allegedly. And we still don't have answers. We still don't know this guy. We don't know too much except what they're dripping out. Pause. But I'm just one of these guys. You gotta, you have to convince me. You know what I mean? Um, there's still a lot of questions involved with this attempt, assassination attempt. 3 attempts. They all miss. Are people sending a message? I mean, how did this get foiled? I mean, who peeped the guy? Because it seemed like that's a little close. He was like within a earshot of the president. I mean, I saw some footage now. I don't know, this is some alleged footage because they can always, edit things the way they want. That they were more, they ushered J.D. Vance right out of there. President Trump, there was like a little hesitation or whatever. I don't know if it's Trump like unaware things. He seemed a little off. He seems like to be totally like, I'm not gonna say disoriented or just was not aware of anything of what was going on. You know what I mean? Now he's the president of the United States. He's got a lot of people coming at him. He's at dinner. He's at the dinner, and he's got a lot of people coming up to him, talking this, talking that. So he could have been distracted, but it took a moment to me, and that could be. You have professional shooters. You don't know if there's just one shooter or diversion or whatever. But to me, it took a moment for them to get him to where he needed to get to. He was still out in the open. There was still hesitation. If I'm going to be, if I'm going to be critical, and that's why I say it's a lot of questions. What's going on? J.D. Vance, this alleged coverage that I saw, that they got him out there right away. So, if I was Trump, I'll have questions. But then again, we don't know if he's all there. Unfortunately, I mean, there's been questions about his behavior and about his actions and about his mood swings and his social media posts, dating back to Easter, about wiping out a whole civilization. So there's a lot of questions. But there you go, the Daily Wrap. I'll keep it on. Real talk. Peace.